If you've ever wondered how to trade stocks and you actually wonder if I do it, in this specific video, I'm going to share with you exactly how I traded stocks. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how I was able to make over $12,000 in just one trading session. But obviously at the end of this video, you're also going to know what my mistakes were. So it's actually a good time to start checking that out. Welcome people, Christian here on YouTube, the king of day trading, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how to trade stocks by using one of the most respected and the easiest binary option strategies in the world. So definitely this is something that you should check out. And in addition, of course, at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you like a sum up of what I did, how I did it, what you should not do, and what you should do in order to start making money online. So let's go ahead and check those $12,000 right now. First of all, what is stock trading? In case you don't know what a stock trading is, the stocks are basically the shares that every public company actually has, such as Facebook, Google, Twitter, all of these companies, or X, right? All of these companies actually have shares to sell to the public so that you could actually own a percentage of that specific company. For instance, Apple Computer releases a new iPhone, then the stocks actually starts to go up and starts to go down. You're able to actually buy or sell shares in between those moments, and if you're right about it, then you're gonna make money. That's basically what it is. Now, if you are a follower of this channel, you already understand what is binary options. So what I did is that I actually started trading stocks on Pocket Option in order to test my strategy and see if that was actually a good strategy or not. So let's go ahead and find that out. Now, stock trading in Pocket Option is actually quite interesting. You see, this is the chart for Apple Computer, but this is the chart on OTC. The real markets are not open all the time. So you can only trade on OTC. Now, do I recommend you to trade on OTC? Absolutely, I don't know. What I mean is that you can trade using OTC or you can avoid trading in OTC. It's really, really up to you. What you need to keep in mind is that when you're trading OTC, you're not trading with the real markets, but with a mirror of the actual real markets conditions, okay? Now, you can trade with the real markets eventually when they're open, but most of the times it's just OTC. If you're not able to trade in regular opening market hours, then yeah, you can go ahead and trade on OTC. But if you can trade with the real markets, then I would advise you to stay there. Now, before continuing with this video, I just want to say thank you to the sponsor of this video, which is this website right here called Binary Wiz Pro. Binary Wiz Pro is an actual application for binary options that is compatible with MT4 and MT2, and that can actually send you signals 24 hours Monday to Friday. Basically, all you need to do is to actually understand that the MT4 trading platform will actually send you a signal, apply the signal to your broker, and then make money towards it. This is the way you're gonna get this signal right here. And all you gotta do is to understand, okay, AUD USD buy, then all you need to do is go into your broker, choose AUD USD, like right here, AUD USD, and the real market. That was the signal, right? Yeah, AUD USD buy, and that's it. All you gotta do is just press the call button right here for 1 minute, which I'm going to do right now to show you let's go ahead and go with $200, and boom. And you enter with 1 minute position based on the indicator that actually sent you the signal. When that happens, all you gotta do is just wait for the expiration. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. As a matter of fact, I have a brand new video prepared for you guys to show you how I was able to trade live using this indicator, and everything went smoothly. So if you want an indicator that will actually tell you when to trade, Binary Wiz Pro is the option for you. I'm gonna have the link in the description of this video, and if you use the promo code BLW, you'll get a 10% off. So that's pretty much it. Now let's go ahead and talk about this strategy that I'm actually using with this specific stock trading session that I'm having. And the actual indicators that I'm going to be using are the stochastic oscillator with the 80 and 20 level, the RSI with the 50 level, and the moving average on 50, so that we can actually understand the what's it called? The trending. Now, what you need to be looking at is the direction of the trend and then waiting for moments when the RSI is actually being touched right here on the 50 level, going in the same direction. For instance, if it's an uptrend, the actual moving average on RSI will be right here. So when it touches the 50 level, it's likely to start going up. So if that actually happens, what we do is that we enter a call position. That actually happened literally right, hold on, here, you see? That one, it happened here, that one, and it happened here. So you see 3 options right there. You see like a good entry point for a call position. How? Is because the retractions or the pullbacks that actually happen at that specific moment are actually just to get some orders and then start or continue with the trend that it originally had, okay? So that's what you gotta be doing, all right? Checking out those pullbacks. Now, I have a clip where I teach you this strategy with more detail. It's like a 6-minute long. If you don't understand it or if you don't know what I'm talking about, stay and watch the entire strategy. If you already watched it before, then you can skip that part if you want to, but it's not gonna hurt to have more and more knowledge. So go ahead and check that clip right now. All right, so I wanna start by explaining you this strategy. And in order to teach you that, let me just go ahead and open my pen. And I even have this thing, and let me just go ahead and show it to you because it's actually kind of cool. It's my mouse pad. And it does have, probably you couldn't hear me. It does have this thing with the trending, right? And that is exactly what the strategy is. But let me just go ahead and put it in simple terms for you. So what we do with this specific strategy is that we go with retractions. All right, so this is a chart for Forex. And in this specific occasion, I am going to use this thing on Quotex, okay? So I'm actually gonna go into the 5-minute charts. And you know what? I'm gonna choose Euro USD on a different platform so that I don't have any of that. So what I have right here is a complete empty platform, right? So what we are supposed to look for when we're looking for this specific strategy, first of all, is a trend. There are 2 trends. It's either uptrend or is either downtrend, right? Simple as that. Now, when you identify where the price of the market is actually going and you know the trend, you're going to trade along with the trend. What I mean is that if it's an uptrend, you're going to place call positions. If it's a downtrend, you're going to place put positions. Does that make sense? Cool. Once you actually find the trend, you're going to realize that inside of the market, when it's an uptrend, the price starts to go up and then there's a retraction, right? This is called pullback. And then it continues, and then it does the same. Then it continues, does the same, continues, does the same, continues, does the same, up until obviously it changes trend, right? What we're targeting is those pullbacks in order to make money, which are this, this, and maybe this. When you're looking at a downtrend, it is exactly the same, but the opposite. So you're gonna realize that the price is going down, it's gonna have a pullback, going down, a pullback, a down, a pullback. Even sometimes you're gonna see that it maintains in the same pullback and then a down, a pullback, and so on. We target these entries, these ones right here, okay? So this is what the strategy is all about. Now, obviously, this is just price action, and you might think, hey, yeah, but I mean, how do I identify it? So I'm gonna go through the broker in order to do this. And what I want you to see is that not only I actually identify those trends in 5 minutes, but I trade in 1-minute positions. I don't trade in 5 minutes. See, the longer the time frame, the more accurate the strategy is, the more respected the strategy is. So when you actually go into the market and you see in 1 minute, the strategy might not be respected many times. As a matter of fact, there's an old video with over 160,000 views that I have with this strategy in just 1 minute, and it works insanely good. But with this new method, it works even way better, okay? So again, let's go ahead and try to identify the trend. This is a downtrend in 5 minutes, right? So what we do is that we identify a trading zone. Oh, shoot. a trading zone. And we're going to identify, all right, you know what? This looks like it was a good support level. Then it got broken. And then boom, it became a new resistance. You see that? This is exactly where we're going to trade. And in order to trade, what we are going to do is jump into 1 minute. And we're going to identify these entry points that we see right here. And that's what we're going to enter. I am going to share with you my live trades in just a little bit, but get an idea. Okay, I'm showing you this perfectly live. Let me find another pair as an example. And then what I'm going to do, of course, is that I'm going to share with you like, oh, there's only OTC. All right. I'm going to share with you. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing going on right now. I'm going to have to go get one of those clips. All right. So this is going to be one of the clips where I actually place my positions. And this is one of the things that you're going to realize. I drew the trading zone based on the 5-minute chart. And then I looked in the 1 minute positions in order to place positions. The way you're going to enter positions is once the price is inside of the zone, you're going to enter for your direction. In this case, it's a put because it's a downtrend. So you're going to enter put positions in 1 minute candlesticks, in 1 minute charts. Okay. So as you can see right here, the price actually entered in the zone and then it retracted. And I ended up winning both of these positions. So it was kind of an easy money, all right? In this second clip, you can see something similar, but this one took a little bit longer. Same thing. I looked for the actual setup and then I entered my position. And as you can see, you can win them all. It's impossible, but you'll win most of them. And by doing this strategy in two simple setups, I was able to make my total profit of $4,820, which is literally after this one expires, I think. Yeah, there you go. Boom. $4,820. I'm going to share with you right now the live trades so you can have some fun. But yeah, it was pretty simple. The most common question is how can you find a zone? And in order to do that, I'm going to use actually TradingView. I believe that it's going to be easier for us in more real time. All right, seems like it's going to be impossible for me to find it. So I'm going to use this example, which is the same live trade that I just showed you. So look, in this specific example, what I have is that it is a downtrend based on the 50 SMA. It is a retraction right here and it goes into this direction and then it's supposed to drop. Now, you have to use two indicators in order to know that the price will actually start dropping. And the first one is called RSI on the period of 14 and the level is 50, which is this one right here. So once this one right here gets closer to the 50 level, that means that the price will start dropping. Okay. And if it's obviously an uptrend, it will do the opposite, right? So this is how you find the zone. You find the latest, in a downtrend, you're going to find the latest support line that was broken. It became a resistance. And in an uptrend, you're going to find the latest resistance that was broken that now became a support level. Okay. So keep that in mind. Now, once you actually do that, that's when you jump into 1 minute candles because you need to find your entry points. Okay. On a lower time frame. And that's pretty much how you find the zone. Now, what is it that you should avoid in the zone? And this is super important. And I even make these mistakes most of the times or sometimes. If you see that the price is crossing going up on stochastic, meaning that it will be a call and you're in a downtrend, don't enter there. Enter when the actual stochastic is pretty much doing this. I mean, when it's showing you that it's going to actually cross going down, it's going to follow the direction. Okay. So if you're in an uptrend, don't enter when the stochastic is crossing down. And if you're in a downtrend, don't enter when the stochastic is crossing up. Okay. Avoid that. Now, some people ask me all the time, Chris, how can I choose the best entry points? Look, all of this area is a good entry point. Okay. If the candle goes all the way up and closes outside of the area, don't enter anymore. It means that it didn't respect the zone and it's going to continue going in that direction. But all of this is an entry zone. It's up to you when you want to enter. You see, I enter Most of the times I enter here at the beginning, and then if it jumps more, I enter here. If it jumps more, here, 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 here. And then when the price drops, I end up winning all of them, or most of them, right? And end up making money. So that's how I choose my entries. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at those live trades where we were able to make $12,000 in one trading session. Let's go ahead and check those out. All right, you were able to see it. And this was long time ago because my balance obviously right now is actually bigger. This happened before I went to Italy for a vacation trip of 2 weeks. So this probably watching this video like 3 weeks or even 4 weeks after that trip at the moment that I'm recording, that I'm shooting this video or that I'm releasing this video, okay? But that doesn't mean that it's not worth it. The information, this strategy I've been sharing for like 6 months maybe, and it has worked ever since. It's like the best strategy that I've ever tested. So yeah, completely worth it. Now, what's the difference between trading with OTC trading and the real markets? And some of you will have the question as to, well, you mentioned in the past that you should only trade with real markets and avoid OTC, and that's actually true. It's in some of the videos I actually mentioned, never trade on OTC. But here comes the situation when a lot of you ask me, Chris, what are the best times for this strategy? And I was like, okay, from 6 a.m. to like 10 a.m. in the morning or New York session time. And people were like, hey, you know what? I'm actually working at that time. Or some people in some other, time zones were like, hey, that's pretty much nighttime for me. So I can trade at that time or I'm working, you know? So what I decided to do was to actually try to master OTC trading so that everyone would have the option to trade. Because OTC is actually open 24/7, literally. Sundays and Saturdays are literally open. As a matter of fact, I made like in one weekend, I made like $30,000 with OTC only. So it's just to give you like an option. if you cannot trade with the real market. But if you can trade with the real market, go with it. What's the difference? That the real market is completely unpredictable, and the OTC can be manipulated. Some people are like, hey, don't you think OTC can be manipulated? Yeah, obviously, yes. Even the real market is manipulated by a big institution. So why OTC would not be manipulated? What you got to do is make your money and run away. But we can talk about it in a whole different video. Now, the final question of this video is, Chris, should I trade stocks or not? Look, this is obviously a personal decision and you can do whatever you prefer. But in my opinion, there are so many more opportunities in the real markets and the currencies such as euro, US dollar, and so on, that I don't actually find it necessary to go into stocks. I even got a comment from someone saying, hey, it's true, I actually make more money with stocks because the strategy is more respected. Maybe for that person, it's actually easier to make money with stocks, but myself, I actually find it a lot more easier to make money using global currencies, not even cryptocurrencies, just global currencies. So I think I'm gonna just stick there. But to answer the question, should you trade stocks? If you want to, but if you can avoid it, go ahead and do so. Hey, so hopefully you enjoyed the content of this video. And if you did, go ahead and smash the like button to support this YouTube channel. But more importantly, if you have any questions or comments to share, you can always use the comment section below and my team will be happy to reply to you. Thank you for watching this video and I'll see you next time. Peace.